2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. We'll see the New York Knicks and the Chicago Bulls. So New York will get their first possession. And now the opening lineup for New York. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Shamet in at the small forward position. Here's Wennington. Towns with a rebound.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
Personal foul.
Pass to Jordan. Pippen outside. He shoots. And he hits the jumper.
Maybe not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Outside Hart.
Chicago foul.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
First team foul.
He's off on the first.
Hart taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Pippen outside. Bridges against Jordan. Shoots over Bridges. Jordan with the bucket.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Towns can't get it to go.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Pass to Brunson from the arc. Rodman with a rebound.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. It's a 3-point game. Here's Brunson, and it's good from the elbow.
And I love the trust between Brunson and his guys. I mean, working so hard to set each other up.
Jordan against Bridges from 9 feet out, and no good, trying to use the glass. Now the Knicks with it. They grab their own miss. Hart can't hit.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Jordan goes in, off with the layup.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Now here's Brunson. The D's right on him. And a nice finish on the layup.
And you know, he might not be the biggest guard, but Brunson has a dense frame. He has no problem going through contact.
And now the first quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Jordan, the pass to Pippen. To the paint. Here's Wennington. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Hart. And he banks in the layup.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Pass to Jordan. Over Bridges. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got his second basket.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Bridges outside. And Brunson, here we go. There's the block. Jordan pass to Pippen, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Outside Hart, takes it inside, and Hart throws it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Yep, that one goes. Wellington's got his second basket on the night.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Here's Brunson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I spoke with the Bulls head coach for a bit. I asked the coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we've got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie. Now a timeout called by New York. With a whole new group. So it's the Knicks now.
Substitution.
They trail by 3. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
And Kerr gets it to go.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Knicks trail by 6. Here's McBride. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Chicago now. Pass to Kukoc. Right side Brown. Chicago passing it around. Here's Pippen. Another 3 for Chicago.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And here are the Knicks now.
First 2 minutes.
Alvarado, pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Knicks trail by 8. Here's Alvarado. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Now here's Alvarado.
Bulls foul. Jason Caffey. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Alvarado. They trail by 9. Here's Clarkson. No points so far.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding. So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them. And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Clarkson outside. McBride attacking. Pass to Diawara. McBride on the wing. Outside Robinson. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point land. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Chicago ball.
Brown with it. Pass to Kukoc from outside the arc. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Kukoc has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum-rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so it's Chicago. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
So here are the five for New York as they start the second. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Shamet in at the three. Now here's Hart. Pass to Brunson. Now here's Bridges. Here's Towns. Karl Anthony Towns doing his thing inside.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's Kukoc. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Kukoc has got 13 now.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Brunson passes to Shamet. It's Shamet on the wing. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. New York shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Shooting for New York. Shamet at the line.
Chicago leading by 14. 18 feet out, and there's another one for Chicago.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Pass to Shamet. Here's Brunson. Bridges. It's good on the putback.
Great effort by Bridges, keeps the play alive and cashes in.
Harper passes to Jordan. Here's Kukoc. And the Bulls tack on two more.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Left side Hart. It's Shamet on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. 7 points in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here's Brunson. Chicago making their last shot. They get it back, and he makes it.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Bulls leading by 14. From the high post. Good on the jump shot. Kukoc has got 21.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Outside Brunson. Shoots over Harper. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York, but Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity.
Allie, thanks very much for the report. The Bulls making a switch here. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Bridges.
That is the kind of stuff you only see in video games. Come on, Mikal.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Bridges against Jordan. The fader. Towns with a rebound.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. New York shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And, of course, you won a ring with the Cavs in 2016, Richard. Talk about the challenge of winning a title.
In a lot of ways, it just comes down to will and grit. The playoffs are an extra 2 months of intense basketball. The team that wins it all normally has the most health and motivation.
Banging his way through, Jalen Brunson.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Kukoc, the pass to Jordan. Okay, look out! Wow!
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 16-point game. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Launches a three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Rodman's got 4 rebounds now. Launches it. gets the three to fall. Kukoc has got 24 points.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Brunson passes to Bridges. And it's Brunson missing.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Hart. Now Brunson. Give him 8 points now. Here's Shamet. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Shamet's got 8 points in the quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game
talk it over for the Knicks. Bulls leading by 18. Pippen right side. Over Clarkson. Pippen, no good. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. McBride on the wing. Soft touch off the glass. McBride's got his second basket of the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Jordan. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks trail by 16. To the middle. Here's Clarkson. Rebounded by Pippen. Pippen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Alvarado outside.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the first half. Yep, that one goes.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Pippen. He's covered by Clarkson. Pulls up. And the basket by Pippen. Pippen's got 9.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Clarkson. Still no points. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
To the wing on the left. Here's Jordan. And again, it's Chicago.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Alvarado. McBride fires in the triple. He's got 7.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Here's Jordan. Here's Kerr. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Knicks trail by 16. Here's McBride. Rodman with a rebound. Rodman's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Kerr. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And here's Clarkson. The 3 is up. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Chicago ahead. They lead by 18. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are in control of this game, up by 18. Kenny, give us your take.
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away with this one. Tremendous job of getting loose, getting open, and drilling shots. You always want that spark off the bench, and these guys delivered.
What did you think about New York?
When you look at their multiple areas of weakness, for me, it starts with their perimeter defense. Disorganization, chaos, a lot of wide open looks. They have to communicate better and stay connected to the shooters.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Bulls leading by 18. They've got Harper. And it's Jordan in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Over Bridges, and there's another one for Chicago.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Jordan. The 3 is up. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
And Hart throws it down.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Here's Pippen. The offensive rebound. Wellington passes to Jordan from deep. Harper. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Brunson, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Here's Harper. No points yet. Here's Pippen. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the 3rd quarter.
Down low. It's deflected.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Pass to Jordan. Shoots over Bridges. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Hart can't hit.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And the basket by Shaman.
And though he has a scorer's mindset, Brunson willing to make the next pass.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Now here's Jordan. 18 points for him. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Brunson finds Bridges. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And Bridges continues to be more adept at picking up fouls. Such a clever offensive player.
These are his first free throws of the game. Bridges hits them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Harper. Brunson defending. From downtown. Kukoc, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Deflected. Drive by Pippen, and he goes in for the dunk.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play, and a confidence they're not afraid to show. What a sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. Outside Hart. Here's Brunson. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Fades. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Jordan's got 22.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Here's Shamet. He got a piece of it. Here's Kukoc. He's covered by Hart. Pippen outside. The 3-ball. Pure from 3-point range. Pippen's got 14 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
And here are the Bulls now. After the basket by New York on the other end.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game.
Get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Here's McBride. He has 7. Pass to Brunson. New York working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McBride. New York again can't hit.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. BA, back to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie, thanks for the report. Kerr buries it from 3. Kerr's got 14 points.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Looking to win the run and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. New York making a switch here. Alvarado's checked in. New York shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better, and that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive. They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York.
Bulls foul. Tony Kukoc.
And the first one at the line is good.
13 foul.
Both free throws good from Brunson.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
To the right side. Pass to Kukoc. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Chicago.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's Alvarado, and there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Towns, he's checked in for New York. Here's Harper. Here's Kerr. Another 3 for Chicago.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Clarkson. Towns for 3. Counted from distance. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
There's a 3 for Towns, countering the 3 they just gave up.
Here's Kerr. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for one more. That's on Jose Alvarado. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Bridges, he's checked in for New York. Now here's Alvarado. Pass to Bridges. Towns outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Towns has got 9.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He's 0 for 1 at the line, missing on his first trip.
For Chicago, Tony.
And so he hits both. 17 seconds left in the third. Towns with the ball. He's got 9. Pass to Alvarado. From the arc. No luck on that one. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Bulls running away with this one. And we're coming back. Or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Here's Alvarado. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jose Alvarado. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Diawara in at small forward.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Tries it from 16. Shot's good by Kukoc. Kukoc has got 31.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Here's Alvarado. Pass to Bridges. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's a tough shot, but Bridges with the determination.
Here's Kerr. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Edwards can't hit. Sohan outside. Alvarado with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. So for the Knicks, Buck Porty's checked in for Towns. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Bridges. Here's Clarkson. And that one's on target from the wing.
Comfortable scoring it anywhere on the floor. Jordan Clarkson is instant offense.
Brown passes to Simpkins. Inside. It's stolen by Clarkson. Here's Sohan. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. That one's good for 2.
And it really took a while, but they've started to find their form. And this run's making the deficit look a little bit more respectable.
Brown passes to Bushler. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his 3rd assist of the night.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Pass to Porty. It's hauled in by the Bulls. It's stolen by Clarkson. Here's Sohan. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Bushler. This one for 3. The rebound by Diawara.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots. Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Chicago leading by 20. Pass to Bushler. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Now a timeout called by New York. Richard, the league taking some steps to prevent flopping. What's the criteria for what crosses the line?
Yes, that's a real term. It's kind of a limited definition, and it basically says, don't be an idiot.
Here's Robinson. Pass to Shaman. Here's the 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
Here's Brown. The rebound by Shaman. Knicks trail by 20. Clarkson outside. And he drops it in from the low post. Clarkson's got 6 points in the quarter.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Pass to Jordan. 4-3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Brunson against Brown. And it's Brunson missing.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Oh, he tries a 3. Brown, no good.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Brunson misses.
That's rock-solid defense on a really good score.
Bulls leading by 21. Now Jordan. To the left wing. Here's Pippen. Back to Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's on target from the high post. Jordan's got 11 points here in the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
An efficient facilitator, Clarkson gets the ball to the right guy.
And so Brown will bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Jordan. Over Clarkson. And he can't make that one in. Knicks trail by 21. Right side Hart. Chicago with a rebound. Rodman's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And here's Pippen. Back to Jordan. Over Clarkson. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 29 points.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Brunson passes to Shamet. Brown with the steal. Pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Clarkson. Chicago making their last shot. Drills it from deep.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Pippen outside. Now here's Jordan. Over Clarkson. And there's another one for the Bulls.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hart.
Substitution on the court.
One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Kerr. Robinson with the block. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Diawara. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And he lobs it up top. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls.
There's one for the lowlight. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.